We're going to take a look at the general warnings that are going to be used on the Xenforo forum software for the moderators to issue warnings slash infractions. Um, these six, as you can see, you got the six warnings, and with those warnings, you got the six actions. So as these points add up, whatever is issued, it will result in an action. Uh, and I will be going over both of these so you get a good overview of exactly how the warnings work when you issue them. So like I said, you have six up top here: inappropriate content, language, behavior, advertising spam, ignoring warnings and serious spam, and ban. And then you have the warning action, which are, which go by points. Points 5 puts you in discouraged, puts the user in discouraged, and it's temporary. Points 10 leads to a ban, which is temporary. And we'll just go right on down the list, but we'll revisit that in a moment. But if these six will handle most situations across every forum. So they really work well, and they're simple and they're effective. They can be edited. So if you need to add more, or you need to make this one of these fit your forum a little different because you're whatever type of forum you happen to be running, they can be edited, and you create new ones as well. And yeah, it's just a really good system, so you can tweak it however it works. But let's take a look at each one. With inappropriate content, it results in 1 point, and it expires after 1 month. It cannot be edited, so when a mod issues this, it's pretty much set. If you want to enable that so the mod can issue more warning points and extend that timeout, you just put a check mark to points and expiry time are editable when giving warnings. So that will give them to use discretion to move this up or shorten it however they want. But yeah, and you'll notice down here, this inappropriate content default title, this is what the member will receive. So they're going to get a conversation slash private message entitled inappropriate content, and they will be given this message that's already set for them, so you don't have to type it out and show them the link. Everything's all in there. It's really cool. They'll get a link to where what they did wrong and what more detail about the warning that they received. So that's already set up. Moving right along, inappropriate language results in 2 points, set at 1 month. Most of these are set to expire after 1 month, and this can be edited. So this, for inappropriate language, you can, the mods or whoever's issuing can move those warning points down and move the time, and it goes from weeks, days to years. Years. That's crazy. But yeah, that can be changed all up. Once again, all these are filled in for all these warnings. They'll all receive a private message. So, and if you set a new one, just make sure you fill this out and make everyone's life easier. Inappropriate behavior, 3-point warning, 1 month, it expires. Inappropriate advertising slash spam, you can see that the numbers are starting to go up. It's a 4-point warning. It expires after a month. It can be edited. So, it can be brought down. Say, like I've explained, it can be brought down, brought up, moved out 1 month, 2 years, whatever you want to do. Ignoring warnings, 5 points, stays on for 2 weeks. This one, when it's set at 5 points, I'll show you, it puts the user in discouraged category, which I'll cover that in a minute. But as you can see, this one can be edited as well. Last but not least, serious spam, permaban, just like it sounds, going to put them at 30 points. It's just going to ban the account permanently. Pretty self-explanatory. So here we go, warning actions. As these warnings are issued, the points will begin to add up. Okay, if you send an inappropriate content, somebody gets warned with that, and they don't do anything for a month, it's going to drop off. But you issue it. Let's say you issue that today, and then Tomorrow they're doing the same thing. The following week they're doing the same thing. All these are going to start adding up. And once they hit 5 points, it's going to put them in a discouraged category. And it is a temporary category they'll be put in there, and it's going to only last for 5 days. But those 5 days are pretty rough ones, because what it does is it makes their surfing experience really, really terrible. If they're searching on the forums, it's going to return, blank pages. If they're surfing, they'll be redirected to different pages, slow load times. Pages will error out. It's just they're going to think something's wrong with their internet connection. But it's not as harsh as banning them, but because they can still surf around if they want. But if they're going to stick around, it's not going to be a pleasant one. Usually they're just like, you know what, forget it. I'll just come back after 5 days. And when they are, when they're discouraged, it's not pleasant. So 5 points puts them in discouraged. 10 point results in a ban, and it's temporary. It's for 7 days. Moving up to 15 points, obviously it will ban them, and it moves. It's a temporary ban, and you'll see it moves it out to 3 weeks. Going to 20 points with a ban, temporary, and that one lasts for 6 months. And then at 25 points, you can see that it leads to the ban, and it is a permanent ban. It will never expire. And what is good about this system here is that it's really not harsh. If the mods are using it, it's not gonna put somebody in discouraged user or ban them right away. They have the choice. If a member is more problematic, then they have the choice to edit these things and make the punishments more harsh, or if you just want to use it as is and just issue these warnings and let the software take care of it, then it will handle it really efficiently. And that's what's great about the warning system on Xenforo, is that it's pretty much automates itself. You just issue the warnings, and as the points go up, the software will hand out the punishment or the ban or whatever happens to them. It's pretty equal. If you get 5 points, doesn't matter how you got them, everybody gets in discouraged. You accrue 10 points, you're going to end up banned for a week. It's just all the way across the board. It just it's a fair system. It's a good system. But I hope this helps you out and gives a little more in-depth look at how these warnings and warning actions work.